Hello there, Jasvinda Chali here, and after my previous video that I just did on the Divine Mother and the Earth and the fact that it's Mother's Day today, I kind of then reflected on the fact that obviously it's a very difficult day for a lot of people that don't have their own mothers around. Because the mother could have passed away, or you could have been fostered or adopted, or the mother could have just been very emotionally unavailable. She could have been around, but she may have been addicted or just to some other substance, or maybe just emotionally not really engaged with you as her child or other children. And so that could have been very difficult, and it could have left, like at the time growing up, there could have been a loneliness and an emptiness and unmet needs, when children are growing up, they look to their mother for safety and protection and creating the right environment and to guide and give strength and support. But if the mother was not around or was unavailable, then that child had to fend for itself and had to take personal responsibility. And if the child had to do that, then the child actually probably lost out on a lot of their own inner child traits, such as being playful, laughter, joy, happiness, those kind of things. So the reason that I wanted to do this meditative journey is to try and connect to some of those things. So it's for those people that feel that they could actually, connect more and have some of those needs met. So, okay, I'm going to make a start. So if you want to find a sort of comfortable place to sit where you won't be disturbed, and just make yourself comfortable. And when you're ready, just close your eyes. Just focusing on the breath, allowing the breath to just help you to relax. Just focusing on the breath helps you to relax deeper and deeper. You find that your forehead starts to relax, the head starts to relax, all your facial muscles relaxing, neck, shoulder muscles relaxing, arms relaxing, wrists, hands, fingers, the entire back relaxing. Thighs, hips, knees, shins, calves, ankles, top of the feet, toes, soles of the feet. Feel every part of you, every muscle, every nerve, every fibre. Just feel every part of you just beginning to relax and let go. Relax and let go. Just being aware of the breath. Just taking your time to relax now, there's no rush. With every breath, continue to just let go and relax. Around you is a beautiful colour light. It can be just white, it can be your favourite colour, it can be more than one colour. And within this white light all around you, you feel safe and secure and protected. And then you find yourself walking down a path. It is the path that leads to magical mystery. It's not a path that you know. It's not a path you're familiar with. But you know that you want to walk down this path, to explore, to find out. So you carry on walking down this path. It's a lovely path with lovely flowers down the sides, and you can smell the fragrances, and you see all the beautiful colours. And you carry on walking and walking and walking. Carry on walking, going further and further along the path. And although you feel a slight sense of anxiety, it's only an anxiety of excitement. You feel really excited that you're actually taking this journey and you're going down this path. And ahead of you, you start to see woodland. But it's not just trees and grass. It looks quite magical, like in the children's storybooks and movies. There's all sorts of lights that you can see, luminescent plants. It looks beautiful. And you carry on walking that way. And there's a little bridge that crosses over a stream, so you cross over the bridge. And you stop just to look to the side, looking at the stream. What beautiful colours, this stream, the water, so luminescent, clear, crystal, beautiful. Then you carry on walking. And you look around you in awe and wonder. So many beautiful plants, shapes, sizes. But the best thing is that they all seem to be so luminescent with beautiful lights. Carry on walking. Carry on walking. Carry on walking, and then you come to like a little area that seems to be the home, the place, the habitat of a child. And you see a child playing. At first, you just watch from a distance. You see the child playing. You see the child doing some of the things that you had dreamed of doing as a child. Some of the things that you missed out on. So you carry on watching. Carry on watching the child playing. And it brings a smile to your face because you're so happy to be watching this happening. And then the child actually notices that somebody's watching. And the child looks over at you. For a while the child just stares at you, not sure what to do. The child's not frightened though, just hesitant of what to do. And you're not sure whether you should be staying there because you don't know whether you frighten the child or not. But you both just look at each other. It's okay, just take time. You both need time. And the child just turns around and carries on playing again. But it's doing occasional glances over because it knows you're still there. It knows you're still there. But you're fascinated to watch, so you want to stay. You want to stay. And then the child starts to feel comfortable of your presence and knows that you're still there. And because of this, the child then starts to deliberately play in a different way, do things that are trying to impress you. And you carry on watching. You feel as if you could just be watching this child playing for hours, for ages. But all of a sudden, the child too feels happy and contented that you're there, watching from the distance. The child is pleased. The child has a smile on its face. Because until you showed up, this child felt quite lonely, was used to just playing on its own. But now it knows it has company. So the child has a smile on its face. And then all of a sudden the child is beginning to walk down another pathway because it wants to lead you somewhere. The child actually wants you to follow. And so you carry on following, but from a distance. The child knows you're there. And you carry on following and following. And the child takes you to this beautiful, beautiful hut that's just made out of all the leaves and branches from trees, and looks so picturesque. And in there are all the toys that you ever longed for, that you ever wanted. And the child is beginning to show them to you. And there's one particular thing in here that really stands out for you. And this child knows that it needs to give it to you, so it does. So you take this gift from the child. And you look at it. Feel what you're feeling. What is it? What is it that you wanted? What is it that you've been given? That was yours. That you needed as a child. And this child's getting very used to you now. Very used to you. So the child actually gives you a chair to sit on. And this is very symbolic. This is very symbolic of the fact that this child enjoys your company, wants you to feel at home, wants you to feel at home. So you sit on the chair and you carry on watching and observing the child's next moves, play. And you've been watching for ages. It's dark now, the stars are out, it's night time. You're wondering whether you should head back. But this child is very clever and already very prepared. shows you a bed that it has created for you by its side. And you're so tired that you just welcome it. Just welcome it, and the child lies in its bed and you lie down in your bed. And you give the child a kiss on its forehead. And then you pull up the covers and you close your eyes and fall into a deep sleep. Deep sleep. This deep sleep is one of the best sleeps, one of the best night sleeps you have ever had, you have ever experienced. And suddenly you just find yourself walking back along a pathway. It's morning time. You feel refreshed and ready to start the day. And you think to yourself, what a wonderful sleep. And everything seems like a magical dream. And you wake up from it, and you walk along this path, and you're coming back, coming back, coming back. You start to move your fingers, toes, feeling your legs and arms. I'm going to count to 3, and at the count of 3 you will open your eyes and you will be fully wide awake. So ready, 1, 2, 3, open your eyes, coming back, coming back, coming back, all sensations returning back to normal, fully wide awake, fully wide awake. Make sure that you have a drink of water, just walk around a little bit, and hope anybody that's followed that meditation, hope you enjoyed it, and if you're trying it at a later date afterwards, hope it works for you, hope you enjoy it, and I would love to hear from you. But that meditation was very much about trying to bring together a bonding between the adult self and the inner child. Okay, so when you go through it, you'll sort of see and realize how I was trying to create that, how I was trying to do that. So Hi, Paula. Right, so I hope everybody's okay. And remember that doing any of these meditations, that you always do it in a safe place. Make sure you're really comfortable, and you know, like when you're at home and you're ready for this kind of work. A lot of this kind of work is so important now for us to move forward with the way we are evolving at a very rapid pace, very fast, very rapid. So a lot of this work, healing ourselves, recognizing where the healing is needed, so important for us to do and to move forward. So I hope this video reaches those people that really need it, that felt that they had some kind of lack of mothering, or a lack of the availability of their mother in their lives. And you know, as adults, we can create the healing ourselves, no matter what has happened in our past or in our childhood. Because in reality, we are already whole anyway. In reality, there is nothing wrong with us. But it's, you see, because we are actually in this mind body. So because of that, you know, we are going to have some element of suffering. There's no doubt about that. But then it's how we come out of the suffering that is important. Okay. Much healing, much love. I'll be back with something else soon. Bye.